Connected with Chicago. News Talk 890, WLS.
The Dalai Lama. You know what the Lama says?
No.
Gunga Galunga. Gunga Gunga La Gunga.
I believe that was from Caddyshack. Let's give credit where credit is due to wacky movies. It's 8:10. 10 past 8, I'm Don Wade. There's Roma. I know the number one question on your mind is how will the media spin the good economic report that was released this morning into some kind of a negative story about the president today? But let's put that question aside for the moment.
Let's go to something far more peaceful.
Because Roma and
far more healing.
And I are going to have a very special moment here.
We have Dr. Is it Pankaj?
Naram. Dr. Pankaj Naram.
Pankaj Naram.
Yeah.
And you are the personal physician to the Dalai Lama.
Yeah. I had a very great privilege to see the pulse of His Holiness Dalai Lama, and also I have a privilege to see around 4 million pulses in last 22 years.
You are an Ayurvedic doctor who does pulses to tell people's health.
Yeah.
So from the person's pulse, you can tell all about their health.
This is around 6,000 years old secret art and science of discovering what is happening in body, mind, emotions, and how your body, mind, emotions working.
Now, what happens if you were going to read my pulse right now, and I'm all excited because you're here, then my pulse gets, all excited because you're here. So how does that give you a true reading if you were to hold my arm today? Do you do it by touching my arm, or what do you do?
Or do you do an Arnold Schwarzenegger and grab another part of her body?
No.
It would not do that. Only pulse reading.
And you do that on the wrist?
Yeah. Pulse is telling about more than 350 combination in the pulse. Pulse is something like a television or a radio station. Now suppose I want to know what's happening in India. So I have to click the radio which tells me what's happening in India.
Right.
In the similar way, God created this pulse which is like a television of the body, mind and emotions. And it takes around many years to learn this secret art and science.
Of touching a pulse and reading a person's
and reading the person like a book.
Now, does this tell about if you have blocked chakra, if you have G energy that's not flowing all the way through to your...
True. Many things. It also tells you if in India, I have treated more than 400,000 people suffering from chronic diseases like arthritis, diabetes, blood pressure, psoriasis, skin disease, asthma.
You can tell about asthma from somebody's pulse?
Yeah, and then also not only tell about asthma, but also why the person is suffering, and then what to do so that he is free from all these situations and improve immunity, energy, and enthusiasm.
All right. Excuse me, doctor. Have you got a license to practice medicine?
Yeah. In India, yes.
In India?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
India has some of the finest doctors in the world, and Ayurvedic medicine deals with...
Let me get at what's going to happen here. Are the police going to come through the door here if you start doing a diagnosis here?
No, I'm not diagnosing. I'm
you're not?
Reading the pulse and saying and giving him a knowledge, or giving him how do you say? Not only reading but also giving him study.
I see, but this is not a diagnosis.
Education. It is like education. It is not diagnosing. It is like education of how the body, mind, emotions are working.
Okay.
Could you read me?
Yeah.
All right, how long does it take to do the reading?
Yeah.
I understand you can do this like in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Can you really do that?
Yeah, I can really do that. Yeah.
All right, how many people want a 60-second reading on Roma?
Would you like for me to read me?
Oh, I see hands going up all over. We definitely need a 60-second reading on Roma.
I think he would like to do it not publicly. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. I do one-to-one.
Not with you here, or all of my friends who are listening right now.
Yeah.
So when we go to a break, when the doctor is leaving, he will do my reading, and I can tell you if I want to. I can tell them.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
It's correct. Okay.
But you would tell me.
It's like the confidential doctor-patient relationship, although there is no license here, and the police could come in.
Yes, he is a licensed doctor. He is an Ayurvedic doctor.
Yeah.
And he deals with the kinds of food you eat and whether your diet is predominantly...
the lifestyle. So whenever there is any blocks, the disease comes and the problem comes. So to manage those problems, we have 6 instruments of Ayurveda. One is herbal supplements, food supplements. Second is diet, what to eat and what not to eat.
Yeah.
And 3 is lifestyle. How do I create a lifestyle which is giving me lots of energy, enthusiasm and tranquility till 100 years?
Tranquility.
Sounds more like a personal trainer than a doctor.
It's like a personal trainer. Yeah. And
then who needs you most is Don. He really needs this. He really does need this.
And also I'm going to speak tomorrow, that is Saturday, on how to live 100 years full of energy, enthusiasm and tranquility.
Now, how old are you right now? May I ask that very rude question?
I am now 49 years young.
49 years young.
Yeah.
And do you plan to be 100 years old?
My plan is to live 135. My master was 125 years young, 125. He left his body at the age of 125. I have some pictures which I will be showing you. Yeah.
The Dalai Lama lived to be 100 or 135?
It depends upon His Holiness Dalai Lama's desire to live. If he wants to live, yes, he can live.
But wait a minute.
No, now the Pope, we're finding headlines in the paper the past day and today again that Pope John Paul is in great need right now. In fact, several of his bishops say he is dying. What would you do if you could see the Pope today?
If I see the Pope today, my perception about Pope is he has a problem of Vata. Vata means wind energy. When the wind energy goes up in the body, then the body starts degenerating. And Ayurveda is a specialist of how to regenerate the body, mind and emotions. This is the main purpose of Ayurveda. And also Ayurveda says you have to improve your Agni. Agni means digestive juices. And also Bala. Bala means strength and immunity.
Yeah.
So Ayurveda says if you can improve immunity, reduce Vata, that is degeneration, then the regeneration can happen.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay, now if you're going to live to be 135, Mother Teresa didn't quite make that
She was
goal.
one of your patients.
She was a patient of yours.
Yeah.
So what went wrong there?
Mother Teresa, she never wanted to take care of her health. She wanted to take care of health of the world. She was a world person.
Yeah.
These people like Mother Teresa, Dalai Lama, and great Pope and great real leaders.
Yes.
I have seen in my life experience that they are born to help humanity.
So Dalai Lama is going to die pretty soon because he isn't taking care of his health. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't say that.
See what I mean? He's a lot of trouble.
Well, I mean, you say he's not taking care of himself. What does he eat? A lot of egg McMuffins and French fries.
Oh, show him the kind of food you have. See, I have a nice apple, and Don has.
He eats very good.
What are you eating? Something.
That's a course sandwich. I'm got
sandwich and ham and eggs and.
I really think we ought to do a reading on Roma.
Well, we will. We're going to go to this break, and then I will let you know. He doesn't want to broach the doctor.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's cut to the chase here. We're going to go to a break here, and we're going to have Dr. Naram do the 60-second. What is it? Pulse.
Pulse. Taking of the pulse.
On Roma. And then if Roma thinks it's okay, she's going to...
I will tell you.
She will reveal this.
After we come
And then we'll tell you how you can go and get a pulse reading.
Thank you.
Okay, tell them right now where they can see the doctor. Yes.
Where are you going to be, doctor?
Yeah.
Tomorrow. He's going to be 6:30 to 9 at the Healing Earth Resource Center on North Ashland in Chicago. $20.
And
773 Earthly. That's all you have to do. Call 773
Earthly.
Earthly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, here. Well, hold on a second now. Doctor, don't move. We're going to do the pulsing. It's 8:20 at WLS.
We interrupt these commercials to bring you some good news and some bad news. The good news is that Prilosec OTC, one of the world's top-selling prescription medicines, is now available over-the-counter for frequent heartburn. The bad news is that if you are not a heartburn sufferer, we have no good news for you. But back to the good news. Once again, new Prilosec OTC is available over-the-counter for frequent heartburn. That's right in your store, over-the-counter. Thank you.
You're in therapy for a reason. You're an SUV engine that acts like a hatchback engine. So I want you to start something radical. New Pennzoil SUV truck and minivan motor oil. It's designed for hard-working engines like you, so you won't fold under the stress, and you won't wet your trip pad at night.
Hard-working engines need a hard-working oil. Introducing Pennzoil SUV truck and minivan motor oil with time-release protection. Helps keep engines running stronger, longer, not just oil. Pennzoil.
Available now at Tippy Lube, the well-oiled machine.
Looking for a great autumn escape filled with scenic drives, fabulous fall foliage, historical reenactments, and harvest festivals? Then the greater Joliet area is the place for you. Located less than an hour from Chicago, Joliet offers the best in entertainment, casino gaming, sporting events, and fall festivals. Stroll or bike along the I&M Canal Towpath, a 61-mile bike trail from Joliet to LaSalle, Peru. Visit the Joliet Area Historical Museum, celebrating the themes and experiences of the people who settled the area, along with a Route 66 Welcome Center, or take a self-guided tour of the history of Joliet, depicted in murals throughout the city center. Complete with friendly, warm lodging choices and great dining, you'll find a place to get away from it all for a weekend or longer. For your complete guide to Joliet, call 1-800-926-CANAL or visit heritagecorridorscvb.com. Illinois, right here, right now. NASCAR, professional baseball, casinos, concerts, and extreme sports. If it's fun, it's in Joliet.
It's 8:22, 22 past 8. It's almost like you're at a golf tournament here. The doctor is doing Roma's pulse. So we'll do the weather, the WLS Chicagoland 3-day forecast, so that we don't interrupt the good doctor.
No.
Who's,
Gunga, Galunga. Gunga, Gunga, Gunga.
yeah. All right, it's going to be rain, perhaps a high of 58. Then tonight, chance of showers, a low of 42. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 59. Sunday, sunshine, high 55. So today, rainy, high 58. Maybe a little garbage in the forecast as well. 45 at O'Hare, 45 Midway, DuPage, 45 Lakefront, 48. And in a minute, we'll get back to Roma and the doctor and the pulse read. Okay. But now let's...
Want me to keep it down, too?
Well, no,
I can speak, right?
Yes, you may speak, Mark.
Okay. Thank you, Dan.
All right. It's almost like we're at a funeral or something.
Bowling. Do you remember when they used to bowl?
Bowling, yeah. They always whispered when they did the bowling thing, too.
Okay. All right, here's the situation on our roads right now on the northbound side of the Lakeshore Drive, past 23rd, McCormick Place there, right around to Balbo before you'll ease up. If you're on the southbound side, it's Montrose down to North Avenue. Got northbound tri-state delays from the 83rd Street Toll Plaza, most of the way down to Hinsdale, scene of an earlier accident. Then as you close it on the westbound 290 ramps, and before Balmoral to Toohey, finally Westlake to Willow on the north end. 88, looking good now eastbound, westbound still tight York to the York Road Toll Plaza. 90 is cleared up, 355-53 combo slow 75th to 63rd. Then Lake down to Biesterfield, your westbound 80-94 backups from the state line down to the Bishop Ford. And if you're on the eastbound side of the Elgin O'Hare, a little pocket around Rowling, but getting better. And this report is sponsored by Marshall Fields. Come to Marshall Fields' 13-hour sale this Saturday, where you'll find incredible savings throughout the store on the things you want right now. And I'm Mark Napoli.
Stop thinking. Let things happen. And be the ball.
I shall. WLS, time saver traffic.
Okay. I'm looking over. The doctor has left the room. It's kind of like Elvis has left the building. Doctor has left the room. And Roma has left with the doctor. And
that can't be good.
I don't know what's going on there, but does that smock close in the front or the back usually when you're
He is the sweetest man. What a lovely human being.
Okay, you're going to give us the insight on this. First, we got to tell you about Direct Buy.
Oh, yes.
And then we're going to tell you about the doctor's reading, okay?